What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. If you don't know what that is, that's Rocky. That's when Apollo Creed died. Y'all know the clip. If he dies, he dies. Well, right before that, Rocky's trainer was not Rocky. Apollo Creed's trainer was telling Rocky to throw in the towel before Apollo got killed, and that's what the picture's from. And this is for you guys who still need game. If you hit a certain age, 25 and up, and you still need game, throw in the towel. Okay? How about just be yourself about it? By 25, you should be grown, right? You should be grown and comfortable in your own skin just to be you. And accept the positive and the negatives and the goods and the bads, pros and cons, and all that other good stuff. So if that's the case, be you, do you. But if you need game constantly, because some of y'all have been not younger people looking for answers, but some of you grown folks constantly looking for answers who are really game goofy because you're socially awkward. And the issue isn't that you don't have game, it's the issue is that you don't have communication skills with just people. You're just doing silly stuff, silly, immature, stupid stuff. But you need a magic sentence and magic formula, a magic word that could work universally with everybody in the region that speaks the same language as you. That's not going to work. So, if you still need game, throw in the towel. Just throw in the towel. Because what is the game going to do for you? Like, is it going to make you a better person? Like, what if the game is going to get your foot in the door, but is it going to keep you there? Because the incessant need for more game lets people know, okay, I thought you just need a game to get your foot in the door. No, now you need game to get your foot in the door. You need game to get in the door. You need game to stay in the door. You need game to have longevity. But the issue with that is you don't want to put in the effort, in a sink or swim situation. You want to be in a sink or swim situation and have a lifeguard at every moment, but you never actually tried to swim. So what is up with the game? What do you need the game for anymore? And until you can answer that question thoroughly, maybe you should stop. Throw in the towel. Because it ain't worth it. Like, it ain't really worth it. And then, couple that with the fact that you add social media into this equation, and I think that's made people more comfortable with being game goofy, because you can put a public image out there of yourself that you think is okay, and because you put it out there, but you can't see how it comes across to other people, or the type of people that you say you might want to be attracted to, and you don't see why anybody's biting, because your marketing and advertising is horrible. So now you game goofy. Cool, whatever. Let it ride. Throw in the towel though. Let it go. Let it go. And then on top of that, why are you looking for game for people that's just out of your league? Some people want to have a notch on their belt, ego boost notch or whatever. But if that's the case, that's what you're doing. Once you get that, okay, even if you see this through and you get that notch on your belt, right? Then what? Do you need another one? Like, is this like a video game where you went to the next level, you trying to beat the game, and you're creating new notches to put on your belt? Like, what's going down? And then you need new game for these new notches because you're playing a new game. And then it's like, man, look, throw in the towel, man, because you're wasting my time. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm not a person who does, I guess, counseling or advising people or all that. I'm not that dude. Never been. I never proclaimed to be. Don't want to be. So when I see some of the guys who get caught up in constantly needing counsel, talking to somebody from time to time, that's cool. That's not a big deal. But if you constantly need counsel, and even if you got constantly have to pay for it, you gotta ask yourself a question, man. Like, am I paying to stay on the bench because I'm afraid to get in the game? See what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to admit that they're paying to stay on the bench and vicariously live through somebody else who quote unquote got game. And as long as you fit the image of what game looks like, you're willing to empty your pockets. And don't hate the player, hate the game, can't knock the hustle. I'm just saying. But at a certain age, if you ain't got game, by now let it go. Just let it go. You know, go get somebody who just like you for you, and be you, so people can figure out if they like you for you in the first place. We done. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.